Children, how are you all? I hope all are fine. Today we'll learn about keyboard. So, here is the keyboard picture. As you already know, a standard keyboard has 104 keys. How many keys? 104 keys. Based on their functionality, these keys are divided into different categories. What are those different keys? Alphabet keys, number keys, cursor control keys, function keys, and some special keys. Children, you know one thing? Keyboard was invented 134 years ago. Christopher L. Scholz was the creator of QWERTY keyboard. So the QWERTY comes from the first six letters of alphabet keys. Here you can see this is the QWERTY. So the first six letters here, this is nothing but QWERTY keyboard. Okay. So how many alphabets are there? 26 alphabets, right? So 26 alphabet keys are there in a keyboard. Coming to the number keys, we also call it as numeric keys. There are two sets of numeric keys present on the keyboard, right? So today we'll discuss about cursor control keys, function keys, and some other special keys, right? Cursor control keys. These keys are used for moving the cursor on the monitor. They are marked with arrows in four directions. See here in the picture. These are the arrows. Arrows in four directions. First one is right, right arrow key, left arrow key, up arrow key, and down arrow key, right? So we can see the arrows on these keys. So we call it as arrow keys, right? Now I'll show you the use of cursor keys. If you want to write some text, you'll notice a small blinking line here. So this is called cursor. What is this? This is called cursor. Anything you want to type will appear on the screen where the cursor is placed. Now I want to enter some names here. Those are Doraemon, Tom and Jerry, Tom and Jerry, Motu Patlu. I think all your favorite cartoons, right? Chota Bean. Yes. So now I want to go for Doraemon, right? So I'm moving the cursor up key. Okay. So now the cursor up key moves to Motu Patlu line, third line, and again I'm going to Tom and Jerry. Again I'm pressing the same up key, so I'm going up, right? This is the usage of up key, and I want to go for a D letter, so I'm pressing the left key, left arrow key, okay, so that I'm moving here, and I'm pressing the right key, right arrow key, so that the cursor key is moving, okay, and I want to go down to Motu Patlu name, so I'm pressing the down arrow key, okay. This is the use of cursor control keys. Special keys. Some of the special keys present on a keyboard, they are caps lock key. We'll discuss caps lock key now. This key is used to type letters of the alphabet in capitals. It is placed on the left side of the keyboard. See here, you can see the caps lock key here. Okay, When the caps lock key is pressed, a light on the upper right corner of the keyboard indicating caps lock turns on. Now if you type any word or letter, appear it will appear in capitals. I'll show you now. Now I pressed caps lock key, right? Now caps lock key turns on. Okay. Now if you type any letter or word, it will appear in capitals. Now I want to type apple. Apple. It will appear as a PPLE on the monitor, which is in capitals. When you press the caps lock key again, it ends the function and the light goes off. Now, if you type the same word, apple, it will appear in small letters of apple on the monitor. Okay, children. Numlock key. This is also one special key, and this key is used to activate or deactivate the numeric keypad. It is placed on the right side of the keyboard in the numeric keypad. See here, this is the numlock key. Okay, when the numlock key is pressed, another light on the upper right corner of the keyboard indicates numlock turns on. Right? Now you can use the numeric keypad for typing numbers. When the numlock is pressed again, it deactivates the numeric keypad and light goes off, right? So, and the spacebar key, this is the longest key on the keyboard. See, this is the spacebar key. See, this is the spacebar key. This is the longest key on the keyboard, and it is used to insert blank spaces anywhere in the text. Okay, for example, to type letters, start typing. I want to type these words. So let us. So after let, I have to give space, right? So I'm pressing the space bar key one time. So it will give one space. Let us. After us also, I have to give one space. I'm pressing the space key one time. So I'm getting one space here. Okay. Let us start typing. So START, start. Again, I have to give space, one space. So I have to press one time the space bar key. Okay, then you'll get like this and typing. Okay, if you will ask, if you do not use the space bar key, how will get the text? I'll show you that thing also. Let us start typing. So this is the use of spacebar key. Now you can see the difference between these both the lines. Okay, if you give space, you will understand more easily. Otherwise, you cannot understand. Okay. Next special key is enter key. There are two enter keys on the keyboard. See, you can see in this picture. This is one enter key and this is one enter key. Okay, this key is used to move the cursor to the beginning of the next line. Okay, it is also known as return key. Right? If any instruction is given to the computer, it will carry out that instruction only when the enter key is pressed. Okay, now I'll show you the use of enter key. Okay, children. For example, I want to type 1, 2, 3 in separate lines. So I'm giving 1, only 1. So after entering the 1, I have to give enter. Then only it will take you to next line. TWO2, enter, THRE 3, right? After each and every letter, you have to press enter. So the enter key moves the cursor to the next line, right? Coming to the next special key, backspace key. So this key is used to erase anything typed on the left side of the cursor. Okay, if the cursor is there and you want to remove the text you which is present on the left side of the cursor, it will be removed after pressing the backspace key, right? And it is placed above the enter key. See, you can see here, right? This is the enter key and it is placed above the enter key. Okay, now our next special key is delete key. The delete key is used to erase anything typed on the right side of the cursor. Okay, here this is one delete key and here there is one another delete key which is on the numeric keypad, right? And see the difference, children. Backspace key will erase anything typed on the left side of the cursor, but delete key will erase anything typed on the right side of the cursor. Okay, don't forget this difference. Okay, now I'll show you how this will work. Okay, I'll show you the difference between the backspace key and delete key. See here, I don't want this, right? Let us start typing. There is no space at all. So now I want to delete it. So I'm placing my cursor in the last of the word, okay? So I'm doing it backspace. I'm pressing backspace. So the cursor is moving to the left side, okay? And coming to the delete key, I I want to delete this start. So I'm pressing the cursor there. So I'm uh, hitting the delete key here. See, the cursor is not at all moving. The letters are coming and the letters are coming to right. The letters are coming and it will get deleted, right? Got it, children? Next special key is shift key. So there are two shift keys on a keyboard. This key is used in combination of other keys. See here in the picture on this new numeric keys, on the top of the number keys, you have special symbols, right? So if you want to print these symbols, you have to use shift key along with the number key, right? So some keys like number keys have special symbols printed on their upper portion. The shift key is used to print these symbols. I'll show you now. For example, I want to type dollar symbol. So I have to press shift key along with the number key 4. Then I'll get dollar symbol, right? Got it, children? And there is one more use of shift key. Whenever the caps lock is off, you can press shift key, then you can type letters. Now I'll show you. Now the caps lock is off. See, grade 2 I'm giving. So this is caps lock off. Now I'll show you. I'm pressing the shift key and I'm typing grade 2. So instead of grade 2, grade, this grade comes in capital letters, and I pressed shift for number 2. That's why I'm getting ampersand symbol, right? Next one is function keys. These keys are used for special functions. They are marked from F1 to F12. They are placed on the top of the keyboard. Here you can see, right? These are function keys and marked from F1 to F12. Okay, and placed on the top of the keyboard. And next, multimedia keyboard. So these days multimedia keyboards are used. A multimedia keyboard contains some additional keys used for volume control, playback control, accessing email, and putting the CPU to sleep. You can see here, this is the volume button, this is the volume button, and this is a magnifier, and this is stop button, and this is mail, right? So this is multimedia keyboard. Okay, okay, children. Children, answer this. Okay, fill in the blanks. First one, backspace key is used to erase anything typed on the dash side of the cursor. Second one, dash is the longest key on the keyboard. Third one, dash key is used to type letters of, of the alphabet in capitals. Fourth one, dash key is used in combination with other keys. Fifth one, there are dash keys in a standard keyboard. Okay, children, answer these.